Good morning, everyone. Today is day 21 of 21 days of our reset and reboot. I'm sorry I was out yesterday because I wasn't feeling good, and Christine had sent me another yoga video that I'm sure you all enjoyed. So sorry about that. I had extreme guilt about not doing it, but I just was under the weather. Nothing with the virus, just I think exhausted because today I'm feeling fine. So here we are. One of the things, oh, Ben's trying to show you he had a bath. He's all happy now. One of the things that I wanted to say to you is I will be doing a once a week video. I don't know what day it's going to be on just yet because I haven't thought about it yet, but there will be a once a week video that will be doing similar things. I'll be doing some channeling on it. I'll be doing some up-to-date things that are coming through, and I'll still be doing the cards. I'd like it to be more in the beginning of the week so we can look at the week and what is happening. So anyways, I want you to realize, and I know I keep harping on this, that wherever you are is where you are in terms of positivity or negativity or fear. And so fear is really, if you think about it, it's our biggest enemy. And that's what we have to be worried about, because as we get into fear, just even at a vibrational level, we lower our vibration. And when that happens, you're wide open for everything. So even when we think of being in a place of, you may not have all the facts about certain things and you start to become afraid. And I'm not saying that we don't all have that time to time, but right now especially the uncertainty of not knowing where you're going, what's going to happen with your jobs, are you going to have jobs, how long is this going, all of this. It's a moment to moment, really, discovery. And my feeling is that we have to just stay in the present moment. We have to stay in the present moment. So what I mean by that is, as I think about being in a place of just for today, and I'm going to adjust this a little bit, it's really important because remember, those of you that have taken Reiki training, just for today. So just for today, I'm going to be in the moment. Just for today, I'm going to see what I can do to contribute today and to go from that place. So as I stay in the present moment and as I'm really looking at how I can be part of the solution instead of part of the problem, and we've already talked about many different ways that you can be part of the solution, then that raises the vibration because you feel like you're actually doing something. Instead of being in a place of, I'm just sitting here waiting to hear news about what's going on or watching the news or the TV or President Trump. We don't have to get into this. What we need to do is get into this. We need to get into our hearts, because for each person, everything is a very individual process. And so as consciousness is a journey of you becoming awake and aware. We're going through this awakening of looking at what appears to be true and waking up to a deeper sense in terms of spirit and what is really true. So it's important to really be in that place of saying, okay, what's right for me? If I go to my heart about something, what is right for me? What is it that I need to do for me and my family right now? What is it that I need to do to follow my truth? Because my truth may be different than your truth. And I feel very blessed that I'm with Gerard that understands the same truth as me in many ways. Don't get me wrong, we have some differences, but that he can at least understand where I'm coming from and it makes sense to him. Some of you that are in relationships that are maybe you don't have open discussions about spirituality or what that means to you. So, boy, he's restless today, up and down here. Maybe that's difficult for you. And you have to pick and choose what you can share with who you can share it with. Because the last thing you need to do is have an argument or lower your vibration or any of that. You are in a time, my friends, that everything is one step at a time. And sometimes it's just one baby step at a time. So as we move into this time of uncertainty and one baby step, I know for myself, I feel good when I look at things that we are the expression of all possibilities. And it's hard for us as humans to wrap our head around it sometimes when we think that, everything is, our fate is sealed and it's done and there's nothing you can do about it. I don't believe that. I believe we have expression, and how we express ourselves then determines the outcome collectively. And most people would agree with me on that one. So you are in a place of just understanding that all these possibilities exist. Which one would you like? Do you want to be in a place of fear and whatever that brings in on that frequency? Do we want to be in our houses for the next 4 or 5 months? Is that your reality? I know I don't. And so we have to be in a place where we can raise our vibration and go towards what is really important for us as an individual, as our family, as our light worker family, and all of this. So this is a time when Spirit is saying, I hear that song, Stand Up for Your Rights, that cop show, that crazy cop show. Stand up, stand up, stand up for your rights. Your rights live within here. And whatever you're feeling is right for you, that is what you do to take your power back within yourself. So sometimes, people think it's about taking your power back from whatever's out there. Well, it's really about starting taking your power back from yourself by getting out of the fear. Okay? And sometimes when you look at the piece of fear, I know I never feel good. I'm not saying I don't have moments of going into fear, but over the years I've learned that if I'm in the higher vibrations of things, I love that. I bathe myself in that light, and that brings me peace and joy. If I go into fear about something, what if we have no money? What if we have no jobs? I feel like crap. And that starts really pushing every button in me, and before you know it, it's like, you start with what if, and then before you know it, you've pulled in every possible horrendous scenario that could happen. It's like a bagged soap opera. And instead, I want to be part of this solution. I want to hold the light. I want to know that we do make a difference, that everything, especially all of you that have been doing this for how long? You channels, all my friends out there that are channels and readers and healers, which is pretty much about every single person watching this. Stand up. Clean up your own backyard. Be in a place of holding the light. Because this is the time. We've said right along that a time was going to come, and here it is. And we've been waiting for lifetimes. And here we are. We don't want to blow it now. We're on the final chapter of this. Like, how is it going to be? It is going to be either a paradise and beautiful when we get done after, obviously there's a lot of things that have to happen, but do we want it to be that, where we were told once, heaven on earth, paradise again, all of that? Or do we want it to have everything that could be horrible happening, suffering, lack, all of that. So I will not let myself go there. I am holding the vision, and that's one thing I'm great at doing. I'm holding the vision for each one of you to step up and really hold your light and ignite your heart light. Do a meditation where you go inside your heart and you light that heart light, and you're able to see other people lighting their heart lights, standing in a huge circle, just like that meditation that was done, the world meditation that was done a few days ago. Feeling the power and the energy of that and all the light coming together. That is what's important right now, is bringing everything into the light. And even your own fear or the doubts you have, or, everything that you're worried about, your health, your money. This is all survival stuff. First chakra, all survival. How safe am I in the world? Well, there's two ways to play it out. I'm safe in the world, and I believe that, and I'm just going to one step at a time create. Just for today, I have food. Just for today, I'm healthy. Just for today, I'm with my family. And yet, if you go the other way, that's like dreaming everything into being in a horrible way, and that is not what we want. So we really need to pull together, and I'm asking every one of you to put any differences aside, any competition, any jealousy, anything that you have that's part of that fear vibration. And this is where we say there is a line in the sand, folks. And the line in the sand is you're either about solutions or you're about the fear. And again, I'm not making light of anything. We've all had fear during this. But what you want is to have more days of feeling like, okay, I can do this. And I know for me, the one thing that does it is every morning I make a list of what I need to do for the day. And if I'm in action, I feel better. If I'm accomplishing something, I feel better. The last thing I'm going to do is sit and watch TV all day or the news all day. Because if I'm watching the news all day, guess where I'm going to be? Nope. Can't touch that. I have enough. I am connected. All of you are connected with your higher self and your guides and angels, whether you know it or not, whether you hear them or not, whether they're showing you which way to go and you may or may not be listening. This is where you're at right now. Spirit is going, pay attention. Pay attention. And this is a real strong time for discernment. What do you believe? What do you not believe? So we have to be in a place of opening the door to something greater. And this isn't me being airy-fairy. I'm following my guidance on what to share with you. And just knowing that we are the expression of all possibilities. So I want this world to be the best world yet. I want something wonderful to happen where we start creating peace on earth, where we start creating a better life for the people and the children and grandchildren and everybody that follows us. Because guess what? If you believe in reincarnation, you're going to be back here again after this lifetime, and wouldn't you rather come back to something wonderful than some apocalyptic environment? So that's my spiel for today. The importance of saging every single day, either with the spray or burn it. Open your window, let that energy out. Today, I haven't done it this week, but today I am going to do my whole house inside. I'm cleaning the energy out of every room and really doing this, because you should be doing this at least once a week to clear out the energies of your house. If you live with other people that have a lot of fear, don't know what's going on, especially. Okay, and I told you about the violet flame, and today I'm going to use the Sacred Kingdom essence of the violet flame. Whoop, come on. Oh boy, you got a clogged thing. Oh, there it is. And just being able to breathe in the violet flame and knowing that that's something that's free to everybody. Spirit gave it to us to use. It doesn't cost anything. All it costs is your time to call it in. So this is very important. Okay. Since today is the last of the 21 days, I want to thank Elizabeth Lennart, for her beautiful physical fitness and bar and dance and all of that. Videos. I want to thank Christine Bichard for her 2 yoga videos and her contribution. I want to thank Donna Sadie for her beautiful creative video. And if I forgot anybody, I'm thanking you too. And I'm thanking all of you for showing up on a regular basis and all your kindness and love and beautiful things that you have sent me. So appreciating this. And I want to send a shout out to Diane, because Diane is the one behind the scenes, her and Gerard, making this possible. You know, it looks very easy for me. I just sit down and talk what I do naturally. But Gerard's compressing it with all the people on the internet these days. We've had times it's taken 4 hours, which is crazy. And then Diane, moving from there on to Diane, and Diane getting everything else put together in a newsletter and getting it out on YouTube. So thank you to everyone who's made this possible. And like I said, I will be continuing. I will be, oh, there's a robin outside my window here. I will be continuing with the cards and channeling more on what is going on in the moment. So you'll have that to look forward to once a week. Okay, let's go into our cards. First one, Enchanted Map by Colette Byron Reed. Love her. I got to meet her at Kripalu and studied with her, and she's quite amazing. And the first card is Ride the Wave. So we have dolphins jumping around. And again, this is for our collective message about what's going on. Right now, success is easy and effortless. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents coupled with your hopes and dreams, will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you're definitely on the right path. So to me, right away, what that says is that we are making a difference with our prayer, with our light. And, you know, like I said yesterday or the day before, just checking in with people and making sure they're okay. And I want to send a thank you out to Deb, who actually called me yesterday and checked on me and said, how are you doing? She didn't know I was ill. She just called and wanted to know, can I support you in any way? And I thought, wow, that was really nice. Even if you don't need any help, just the thought that someone thought of you is wonderful. So we're riding the wave. And you know what? What calls to me looking at the card, it's the dolphins jumping around. So they always have a good time. So what can you bring into your home that takes you out of the heaviness of this? You know, can you tell some jokes? Can you be laughing about things and how crazy this is? Can we, not, I'm not saying the virus is funny, please. I don't need any comments about that. I'm just saying, you know, how can you bring some joy to those you're sharing space with right now? Can you watch a comedy movie? What can you do that, you know, just makes you laugh? The next card is from Denise Lynn's Sacred Travel. I can't talk today. Sacred Traveler cards. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Take back your power. Stand in your own light. Even if your burden seems heavy, it will make you stronger. If you've been standing on the sidelines or acquiescing to the needs of others, sorry, it's kind of dark in here, this card is letting you know it's time to stand up for yourself. What did I tell you before with the cop movie thing? The challenges you're faced are making you stronger. You no longer need to live your life for others. Yet if you choose, your light can illuminate the path for those who walk beside you. The greater the power, and silent and deep. It doesn't need to show force. It just is. If you've gotten lost or given away your authority to someone else, it's time to reclaim it. If you've been afraid of standing in your own truth because you are afraid of being judged, shunned, or rejected, it's time to let go of hesitation. If you've been carrying responsibilities for others, you're stronger for it. However, it's time to decide to either let them go or continue forward with them, but on your terms. You have a remarkable inner spiritual power that is born of sacred love, wisdom, and grace. And at the risk of sounding a little crazy, love is all there is. That's what this is supposed to be about. The last one is by Doreen Virtue. Oh no, not the last one. I forgot I have one more. Crystal Angels. And this is watermelon tourmaline. It says stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. That's a beautiful one. So I love the way she said, and your schedule. What are we doing right now? Don't replace yourself going to work to killing yourself doing stuff in your house. This is like a spiritual retreat that we've given ourselves to just go within our heart and, have some meditation time, some prayer time, and whatever. This card appears whenever there's a need to de-stress and so forth. You already know which life areas are triggering your elevated stress levels. Fear. God and your guardian angels are empowering you to reduce them by taking charge of your schedule and surroundings. You are encouraged to introduce stress management practices into your daily life, such as prayer, meditation, gentle exercise, EFT, everything I've given you on these videos. Time spent in nature, you can go sit in your yard, fun hobbies, massage, naps, and a chemical-free diet. This is also a message about simplifying your life. Look for tasks you can release or ways to clear clutter from your schedule. When there is too much vying for your attention, you will feel fragmented. It's possible to get addictive, hooked on drama under the mistaken belief that it is exciting. However, it's much more pleasurable to have peaceful excitement in which you create the soothing and harmonious life that you desire and deserve. And watermelon tourmaline, this granite stone is translucent green on the outside and deep pink on the inside, hence the watermelon name. Watermelon tourmaline is a soothing crystal that helps with simplifying and de-stressing your life. You can still order things on the internet to have them shipped out, and my friend Marianne at the boutique she changed the name now about crystals, but you can look her up. I can't think of what the new name is, but anyways, you can look her up, or you can call me for her number. I'm sure she can ship it out to you if she has it. All right, last one, Healing with the Fairies by Doreen Virtue. The fairies wanted to come in today. It's like, hey, don't forget us. And this is kindness. What have we been talking about? A lot of repeated patterns here. It says, practice kindness in all your thoughts and deeds today towards yourself, other people, animals, and the environment. Watch the rewards that come your way. We often refer to kindness as thoughtfulness, yet kindness is more correctly described as lovefulness. By drawing this card, the fairies hand you the wonderful assignment of looking for opportunities to be kind today. So think about, we're always giving a lot of kindness to everybody that we meet during the day, but what about the people that you see every day that live with you, especially now? Asking them, do you need some help with something today? How are you? Are you in a good spirit today? This may mean undercover kindness in which you do anonymous good deeds, or it could mean being extra alert for strangers who could use a helpful hand or a thoughtful word. Kindness can also entail letting someone else win the argument or volunteering for a cause you truly believe in. By paying attention to the implications of every thought and action, you begin to develop a kindness habit. Your new energy of kindness attracts new loving friends into your sphere. As you practice kindness towards animals, plants, and the environment, you develop a closer relationship with nature. Most important, when you are particularly kind towards yourself, by thinking about yourself compassionately and by taking time out for yourself, you are rewarded with a deep sense of inner satisfaction and peace. I like that, because when we think of being kind to ourselves, taking a bubble bath, soaking, doing something for yourself, the affirmation is, I am kind, thoughtful, and loving to myself and others. That's a real nice one. Okay, because I missed yesterday was the full moon, super moon in Libra, which is all about, Libra is ruled by Venus, so it's all about love and the things you love and relationships and all of that. The energies, this particular full moon is the biggest one and the most powerful in this year, 2020. So today, the energies are still right there. This is a wonderful time to do some kind of ritual, and it may be fun for you to create something positive, a little ritual where you're lighting a candle or doing a write and burn or pulling cards yourself, or using all the tools you've been given, because this is a time where it's going to go right up. So you want to focus on what you're trying to bring in and what you've been clearing out. All of this is a really positive time to not waste the energies of this moon. I wasn't feeling good yesterday, but I tried to keep my thoughts where they needed to be, and I took care of myself. I needed to take a nap. I needed to just chill for the whole day, and that's what I did, and as a result today I feel fine. So I think sometimes we don't realize how much all of us are taking on for those around us, and the best thing you can do is take care of yourself during this time. And so with that said, take a little time out today to do a little ritual and utilize that full moon, especially since it's a super moon is when it's very close to the earth. The moon is very close to the earth, so this is a really perfect time to send out those prayers and how we envision the future being, that we want people to heal from this virus, we want this earth to heal, and everything else you want to put out personally. So that's it for today. I want to thank you for all your support once again for the 21 days, and I hope you enjoyed it. And starting, where are we? Today is Wednesday. So starting next week, and I hope to do it in the beginning of the week, so you can look for it. I am going to be doing the videos and bringing some new aspects of how I do them in. Okay? Love to every single one of you, and keep the faith. That's what I got to say. Keep the faith and don't stop believing. Thank you so much.